Welcome back to our channel. So today we are diving into the fascinating world of IP addresses. From the basic to advanced, we are covering everything you need to know how to use the IP addresses. So let's get started. So first, what is an IP address? So IP addresses is unique identifier assigned to every devices that connects to the internet or local network. Think of it as a home address for your devices and allowing them to send and receive the data. Think of a IP address as a unique code, like a digital fingerprints. For every device on the internet, it helps them to find each other and access the information. Pretty cool, right? IP stands for Internet Protocol, which defines the rules for the data exchange over the internet or local network. Just like a postal system, IP addresses ensure that the data is sent to the correct destination. Now let's talk about the two main version of IP addresses, IP version 4 and IP version 6. So IP version 4 is the original internet protocol using the 32-bit numeric format, and it is written as a four number separated by the periods like 192.168.1.1. IP version 4 can support around the 4 billion unique addresses, but there are the limited number of these addresses available, kind of a limited space in the crowded city. That's where come in the IP version 6. So it's a newer and more spacious version. It uses the much longer code with the letters and numbers separated by the columns, like this crazy looking one. Don't worry, you do not have to memorize that. IP version 6 was introduced in the 1998 to address the limitation of the IP version 4. It uses the 128-bit alphanumeric format and providing about 340 undesigned addresses. Let's look at an example scenario for IP version 4. Imagine that you have a small office with a 5 computer and printer. Each devices need a unique IP address to communicate within the network and access the internet. And here's how the addresses might look. So computer 1 connected with the 192.168.1.2. Computer 2 connected with the 192.168.1.3. Computer 3 connected with the 1.4. Computer 4 connected with the 1.5. And computer 5 connected with this 1.6. And printer connected with the 1.7. Router also connected with the 1.1. So in this, the router act as a gateway, allowing all the devices to access the internet and communicate seamlessly. Now we can understand the format of IP version 6, Internet Protocol version 6. So here's the format of IP version 6. So with the IP version 6, now imagine that you have expanding the company that needs the more devices connected to its network than the IP version 4 can handle. This is where IP version 6 comes in. With the IP version 6, the company can assign the unique IP addresses to the large number of the devices and ensuring the smooth communication and connectivity. So that is the reason here the most of the devices are connected with a large environment. So here you can see server is a connected, laptop 1, laptop 2, along with the printer, IoT devices, and router also. So this is the extensive address space is crucial as the number of the internet connected devices continues to grow. So that is the reason if you have a large number of the devices that is connected with the a router, then IP version 6 is best to use. Now we can understand the difference between the IP version 4 and versus IP version 6. The IP version 6 address are written in the hexadecimal and separated by colons, and they are much longer than the IP version 4 addresses. IP version 4 actually uses the 32-bit addresses, and IP version 6 actually uses the 128-bit addresses. And basically, you can understand by the real world example, like if you have a small company and you are started, your company can consume around 2 to 5 devices and limited number of the devices, then company can use the IP version 4 very comfortably. But when you are imagining that expanding the company that needs the more devices connected to over the internet over the network than the IP version 4 can handle. So the company can decide that you can use the IP version 6 due to its large number of the address spaces is required. So with the IP version 6, the company can assign the unique IP addresses to the large number of the devices, including the computers, printers, and a lot of IoT devices. So this IP version 6 use the address space is particularly useful as the number of the internet connected devices continues to grow. Now we can understand the type of IP addresses. So let's explore the different type of IP addresses. So first one is the public IP address. So public IP addresses is assigned to your network by the your internet service provider. It is the primary address visible to the outside world. Private IP address is assigned to the device within your local network by your router and ensuring that each device can communicate internally. Static IP addresses doesn't change and it is a manually configured, so it is often used for the server or devices that need consistent and reliable access. And dynamic IP addresses change the periodically and is assigned by the DHCP server. And this is the common for the most consumer devices. So understanding the IP addresses is essential for the navigating the digital world, whether you can use the IP version 4 and IP version 6, public or private, static or dynamic, or each type of IP addresses plays the crucial role in the connecting our devices and making the communication possible. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for the more system design things. So see you next time.